Hello and welcome to today's ScrawlrBox unboxing. Today is Monday, January the 26th, and it was a bit late coming this month, which is fine. There was a problem with the print. I believe it came damp or something, so they wanted to get it right. And I always appreciate the care that the Scrawler team take. So, oh, come on. This is box 125. So let's see what we've got in here today, shall we? Oh, no clues today. Well, actually, there's been some escapage in my box. Let's get everything out. I see some nice green colours. So that's almost the colour of my sofa. It is. Right, so we've got the magazine. Oh, we've got the print. Now, it is coming up for Chinese New Year. I think it was last year was the year of the snake, but I do like that. It's very nice. And this is the person. So she's a Lithuanian artist. I'm going to go with Taizisha Kalinina. Don't know. Anyway, her Instagram is there. I really like this print. It almost makes me want to talk with a lisp like a snake. The paper. Oh, we've got marker paper. Well, there's a giveaway. 10 sheets. Oh, it's very thin marker paper. I thought I didn't have 10 sheets there. Okay, very thin. 75 GSM, acid free. And, oh, it's not, I thought it was going to be a box. So let's open this here and see what we've got inside. It is indeed markers. We have a very green suite. Very hard green suite. I don't know what it is. Oh, we've got a triangle. This is a pencil. Oh, whoa. That's a chunky one. Kuino Versatile. I never ever. Oops. Oh, very good, very good. That is really chunky. I don't see you needing to replace that lead very often. It's a very hefty feeling. It's a very nice pencil. A jelly roll, number 10, Sakura. A micron, number 8. I've got loads of jelly pens and jelly rolls and microns because of all the Zentangle stuff I do. Or a sticker. And then we have these Marabou markers. So these are graphics sketch markers. We've got, it looks like a chisel nib and a fine nib. Oh, the lids come off nice and easy. Yeah, they smell. They don't smell very nice. Chisel nib and narrow nib. Has it got a colour name or just a colour number? These are alcohol markers, by the way. That says 919, 925, 948, 960, 991, and 958. Let's put them in number order. So we've got kind of mustardy yellow, an orange, a brown, a blue, a green, and a grey. I'm not terribly familiar with using alcohol markers. I'm going to say that right now. I do know you need to put a barrier. So I'm gonna so that was the top side of the paper. I'm just feeling to see if there's a difference in texture. There's a slight difference in texture between the two sides. I pay quite a lot of attention to that when I'm doing my book binding. So, oh, should we just go in with the... Oh, that's a nice colour. Did I say that was 911? 919. I need a line that way as well, don't I? And this is 925. It kind of obliterates the yellow underneath. 948. Nine 5 8. Oh, I suppose you do get different colours there. I like the cleaner colour of the plain blue. 960. I should probably go on Skillshare and do some classes to learn marker pens. 991. Oh, that's quite pale. I thought it was going to be a bit darker. Okay, they're the colours then. I'll hold it up for you so you can see a bit better. Nice range of dark and light. Very nice. So let's have a look at the zine. Oh, so it's a lime flavoured hard-boiled sweet, which is vegan, vegetarian and gluten-free. Bad for your teeth. Dentist says no. So, yep, it just shows you the markers and the pencil. It doesn't actually say what lead is in there. And then this is an article about Tazija. I hope that's correct. Oh, wow, look at these. Love the tiger. Very nice. Let the layers dry fully before adding in pencil, pen or other medium on top. Good to know. I like when they tell you how to store them as well. Store them horizontally, because some things don't tell you and then they dry out. I think I tend to store most of mine horizontally, to be honest. Bit about blending and oh, bleed through. I didn't look to see. Oh yes, look, lots of bleed through on the paper. So you'll want something, if you're going to work on the pad, you'll want something in between your pages. I happen to have some isopropyl, some rubbing alcohol on my table. I guess you can use that to maybe wash it out a bit. I might try that. So the correct side of the paper has a sheen to it. The wrong side is completely matte and allows the ink through. Oh, well, let's just... Now, isn't that interesting? So that's... I took the page out and kept it the right way up from the pad. That has bled through. This has not. Very interesting. So is it just the top piece of paper that's been put in backwards? I'm really surprised at that. And that doesn't seem to have a sheen on it. I don't know. It did feel nicer drawing on this side, I have to say. I didn't use the nibs. Oh, the nibs are nice. Actually, the colour looks cleaner. Yeah, look, no bleed through. I think my paper is stuck in upside down. Don't know if anybody else's is. Oh, that's pretty. So some tips on how to use it. Make sure you rub out your pencil lines first. Some of the artist's advice. Doesn't actually look like she's used many of the different colours available in the set. I certainly can't see any blue in there. Although maybe the outline was blue, I don't know. Golden, oh yes. No, this was a controversial one for me. The highlighters that weren't really highlighters, they were okay. I wouldn't have used them as highlighters for sure because they didn't really highlight anything, but I struggled with this one. But just looking at these are amazing. And the artist's work for this box was phenomenal. It was so minimal, but it communicated so much. So, yeah, they're all lovely. And then these are the featured top three. Oh, Lucy again. But yeah, I struggled using these as an art supply, I must say. I did do a couple of pieces though. I wasn't very happy with them. Oh, a bit about Chris's stash. What's he got in his pencil case? That looks very minimal. That's very nice. And then this is a bit about being a bit greener with our supplies. And then the theme for this month is Citrus Serpent. So there we go. A box with paper, I think, which is upside down, because there's definitely, if I use that side, there's definitely no bleed through. It would be interesting to see if all the pages are like that. Yeah. Anyway, thank you, ScrawlrBox, for another great set of supplies. And again, some that I don't have, so always appreciated. Thanks for watching, and I will see you soon for a Citrus Serpent, I suppose. Bye now.